One of my favorite things to do is fishing with my grandsons. We have a great little pond here. We go up there anytime we can. I'm an outdoor person, much rather be outside than inside. Very active. I'm not one who sits and watches TV or reads a book. My husband actually went through cancer 8 years ago. I've always known that, you just never know. I was diagnosed with, it's not a rare cancer, but it's not a good one. My belly area was filled with tumors. It was pretty bleak. Didn't know how in the world I was going to be able to tell my kids or my grandkids. My husband, I couldn't imagine leaving him. And we had that conversation within the first couple of days. It's like, what will you do? I mean, really, in the first few days, I believed that I was terminal. They did a blood test, and normal on that is below 35. My number was 785. I don't know. It wasn't an option. It just wasn't an option. I may have it in my body, but it is not going to define me. I really started researching on how we could somehow feel like we have the tiniest bit of control when everything is spinning out of control. Nutrition hugely impacts what happens to our bodies. And everybody talks about it, but not a lot do anything about it. I had heard about Yevo, that it had these 43 essential nutrients and a way to get them into our bodies. Well, so then I explored the 43 essential nutrients and realized that our bodies don't create them. We have to get them from the foods we eat. I knew that I needed to have that. Everything just sort of fell into place. I first started eating oatmeal, and then I had some breakfast rice. And so I did that, and I did it faithfully. It was about 3 weeks after I was diagnosed that had been doing the nutrients. They did another blood test right before chemo. In the beginning, I was not a candidate for surgery. After 2 chemos and really back on the food, now I'm scheduled for surgery on June 4th. And I think that by getting the nutrition, it's made my body way better able to deal with the chemo. Surgery was, according to the doctors, was very, very successful. It's been 9 weeks since surgery, and I'm doing great. The doctor had told my family that after the surgery was over with, that he felt he got 98% of it all, and the follow-up would be with chemo. Well, today I got a call from my oncology nurse, and from my lab work yesterday, my CA-125 is 16.5. So that means I'm cancer-free. Nutrition is so important. If you're eating right, that you've got half the battle won. In a way, it's been a blessing. It really has. I know that I'm beating it. I believe that we have to fight, and I'm a fighter. You can't sit back and let it take over your body, take over your life. Cancer does not rule you. You take charge, and there you go.